Just got home. I didn't just get home. I got home a while ago from my aunt's house. Hi, Riley. Somebody missed me. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? So, as you... he very much did miss me. He's, like, in my lap. So, had a lot of fun over New Year's, hanging out with my aunt and my cousin. We went and saw on New Year's Eve, we went and saw The Hobbit, which was really cool. It was really good. I recommend seeing it in 3D. It's amazing. And then we watched New Year's Rockin' Eve, and that was fun. Yesterday, New Year's Day, we watched college football. We watched Ohio State play Alabama, and we watched a little bit of Oregon State playing Florida State. It was such a blowout that it wasn't a good game. It wasn't really a good game, but go Ducks. I'm a Ducks fan, as well as a Buckeyes fan, so go Ducks and Bucks, which will make the championship very difficult for me to watch. I won't know who to root for. But today's video is going to be one take because mostly all we did was watch football yesterday. And I know there are days when we watch the Seahawks games that I still film, but yesterday we were also just kind of recovering from being out all night. I'm used to being up really late, but my aunt and my cousin aren't. And I've noticed that when you're around people that are kind of like early birds in the morning, but go to sleep really early at night, like they usually go to bed at like 9 or 10. You kind of, even if you're around them not for very long, you kind of develop into their schedule. So I was still getting up, at like 9:30, but I was still really going to bed at like 12 or 1, but that's because that's what my body's used to. Anyway, we mostly just kind of hung out around the house. Wasn't much going on, and there's not as much of a fanfare around college football as there is around professional football with my family. So, there's that. But tomorrow I'm headed back to school. And it got me, I was thinking about this on New Year's Eve, but I started thinking about like New Year's resolutions and things like that. And normally growing up, never ever did resolutions. I just figured, when I was a young kid, like a little kid, and I was learning about resolutions and things like that, it was I did little things like be more active, cleaning up my room, doing better in school, things like that. But as I got older and started understanding, a lot of people do like New Year's resolutions and things like that. I started thinking like, how can I incorporate some kind of resolution and maybe, like pick one that I feel is within my caliber of doing. So one of the first ones that came to mind was make sure I go to the gym more. This last quarter, I tried going to the gym at the very least once a week, but at the very least once a week, and there were weeks where I just couldn't, so I found new ways of being active so then I didn't feel so crappy, but that still didn't help. So during the holidays, I went to the gym a lot with my mom, and I stayed active, and I got out and I went and did stuff, and that was good, that felt good, and I want to carry that into the new year and into going into school. But because this is my last quarter of college, I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to get overrun with work, with schoolwork, in addition to trying to get a job and just so many other things, a lot of that pressure. And a lot of, when your time is taken up, you can't make time for things that are actually really healthy for you, like going to the gym. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do that, and I guess my resolution is that I want to start going to bed earlier so I can wake up naturally earlier and go to the gym and have that time. So then I can at least say 3 times a week, and it's mostly for my health. So that was like one of the first ones I thought of, but then I was thinking about the vlogs and what do I want to do with the vlogs for the new year. And for me, I'll be honest with you guys, when I started doing this, very first started vlogging, which was a couple years ago, I was just doing it during the summer, just to see, okay, can I go for 3 months without missing a day? Okay, and what kind of audience can I generate? Because that was, going into it, that was my whole idea. And I realized through that process just how difficult vlogging is. So I took a break from it and I focused on school and getting through school. And now I'm coming up on the end of it and I still love doing vlogging. I enjoy it. And I want to make these videos better and more and entertaining for you guys. But I also want to really just finish strong without missing a day, even though I already have missed a couple of days, mostly due to like internet or computer error. In this case, it was I legitimately had nothing to film. There was nothing remotely interesting going on, and I didn't want to do what I'm doing now, which is having a chat with you guys, because I didn't really have much to say. I hadn't formulated any like thought or discussion or anything, but I thought about it overnight, and I was like, you know, my New Year's resolution for you guys is that I will finish out the vlogs. April 12th is the 1 year, my 1 year of vlogging, and and then I will decide if I'm going to continue to do that. I'm always going to continue to do YouTube videos, but I don't know if I'm always going to do vlogging. I just really did this year to see if I could do it for an entire year, and it's very hard to do. And I applaud people like Shay and Charles who have a million more things going on for them than I do, and can do that every day, and any other vlogger that has a million other things other than school and graduation and family stuff to go out and do something like this. Because it's really hard. You know, a lot of people think, oh, this is easy, all you do is film and upload. And it seems easy at first, but the truth is when you want to be really consistent about it, it's really hard. And you also, if you're not a techie person, you don't understand how much space video files take up on a computer, and that can ruin things for you. And the need for internet, for fast internet, is so real. Talk to any vlogger, and any vlogger talks about it. So there's so many little factors that you don't think about when you're watching a vlog, but when you're going and actually making it, there's so much that you're actually thinking about. So I still want to do videos. I'm going to finish out the vlogs, and I'm going to start being healthier, and we'll see how many of those actually happen. I'm that kind of person where I know people that when they make New Year's resolutions, it happens for about a week, and then everything just falls apart. For me, and how I know myself as not only a YouTuber but as a student and as a person, there's going to be certain things that I'm going to focus on harder, and there'll probably be a lot more like one takes like this one once school really gets going again. But I guess the thing that I will strive for is that on days when I have nothing going on, or when I have more time, I will dedicate more time to this, as well as to my personal health and things like that. So, yeah. That is today's video. Somebody is very happy to see me. Are you happy? Are you a happy dog? So I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. So let me know in the comments section, what are your New Year's resolutions? Are you the kind of person that actually has committed to them and stuck with them and achieved them, or are you the kind of person that makes it through like week 1 and then you kind of fall off the wagon? Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see what tomorrow's video is. It might be one take because it's another travel day for me, because I'm going back to school and I have to actually get some schoolwork done before class actually starts. So I will see you all tomorrow. Say bye, Riley. Say bye-bye. Hope the battery's gonna die. Wow. That is some dedication.
I thought it was Charlie Brown theme, but it's the Rudolph theme.
There's Charlie Brown, I think, on the other side.